Haydar Aliyev Mosque, together with the ex-bishop of Baku and the president of the Jewish community.
La fraternità e la condivisione che desideriamo accrescere.
Fraternity and sharing are invoked and longed for by those who desire the common good, and are above all pleasing to God, the compassionate and all-merciful, who wishes his sons and daughters in the one human family to be ever more united among themselves and always in dialogue with one another.
Chi desidera il bene comune e soprattutto gradite a Dio.
From there he departed for Rome, thus concluding his 16th apostolic journey. What is the Catholic Church in Azerbaijan? To respond to this question, we spoke with Father Stefan Kormanchik, a Slovak Salesian missionary.
Started from small community in the time, about 20 people, very interesting on Catholic faith, so worked with that group. And then was big event meeting of John Paul II in 2002 in Baku, and from that time situation completely changed. We are recognized by state. We could make a contract, we are recognized, and President gave the territory for building a church. So from the time our presence was more official and more recognized by society and by government as well.
The Catholic Church in Azerbaijan is represented by 600 faithful, 6 priests, and 1 parish. The roots of the Christianity in these lands dates back to the 1st century. It is believed that the Apostle Saint Bartholomew was martyred in the capital city of Baku. Today, the main religion is Shiite Muslim, which about 95% of the population professes. In addition to the small Catholic community, Russian Orthodox and Jews are also present. Religions live in peaceful coexistence, even mutually supporting one another.
During communist time, in the first years, Catholic Church was destroyed. Catholic priest was killed. Many Catholic people were killed or taken to prison. So it survived Catholic community in Azerbaijan only thanks to support of Russian Orthodox community. Because many Russian Orthodox churches were destroyed in Baku as well, many, about 10. But still, one of them worked during all the Soviet time. And this one Russian Orthodox church was visited by Catholics as well. And they received support and welcome from the Russian community, from the priests there who celebrate there. So, and when after collapse of Soviet Union, we came there. From the first time, we get very warmly welcomed by Russian Orthodox bishop, and he helped us to establish Catholic Church in Baku. Still, we have very good relationship. During the Catholic Easter feast, we are visiting, and in our celebration are presented some Russian Orthodox priests. When this is Easter celebration in Russian church, we visit them, we support them, we are present. So the relationships are very good.
Father Stefan said that the Catholics are very happy to welcome Pope Francis, and they hope that he will help to establish a peaceful resolution to the ongoing conflict between Azerbaijan and Armenia.
That young boy will not die anymore on the border, and that will be not danger question for future from this. I think it's necessary to make some step of forgiveness from both sides, to be open and to understand that if we want future, we need somehow to forgive.
The Catholic Church operates publicly largely through social work. At first, locals were suspicious that the missionaries would try to convert them, but after years in the field, they started to trust them. Father Stefan said that the mission has changed his personal view on the cooperation among different religions.
And I found in Azerbaijan that we can live in peace and freedom and support with Protestants, with the Jewish community, the Muslims community, that we can cooperate and support each other with Orthodox churches. It was for me like discovering new world.
Stay with us. After the break, we'll be back with more on Vaticano.
I'm Raymond Arroyo. This week on The World Over, former RNC chair Michael Steele joins us to analyze this wild and woolly presidential season. And Archbishop Joseph Naumann will be here to offer his reflections on the important issues of the 2016 election. That's The World Over, only on EWTN.
Thanks for watching. This is Vaticano.
As a universal human right, freedom of religion or belief is a high priority for us in our European Union human rights policies. We defend and promote the principal position that freedom of religion or belief is a fundamental right to which everyone is entitled, and that is everywhere.
At the UN in Geneva, this panel discussion, Religion and Religious Freedom in International Diplomacy, was organized during the 33rd session of the UN Human Rights Council. Panelists underlined that religious freedom is part of the UN.
Of course, I mean the UN is an institution open to religions, dealing with issues of freedom of religion on a regular basis. Also, having created this mandate that I'm currently still holding, my answer would be yes, it is. I'm not saying we don't have problems, but let's start with the assumption, yes, freedom of religion or belief is part of the United Nations.
There is an increasing recognition, even on the part of individuals within the UN system who may not share a religious identity or faith, but there is a recognition of the importance of the important, valuable role of religion in many of the contexts in which
Secularism is blamed to be a threat to religion and religious freedom. This panelist admonishes, though, that the term is often misinterpreted.
Secularism should be an emphasis that one religion, no one religion should dominate a state. But that is wrong. That is true secularism.
Well, what's most encouraging to me is that I've got parliamentary colleagues who are Catholic and who are of various other faiths are speaking out, and many colleagues are really exhibiting, the thing from Dignitas Humanitaire, which was about freedom of religion or belief, which was such a groundbreaking theological statement. So colleagues like Lord Alton in the United Kingdom are really speaking out.
Some of the earliest known diplomatic records in history are these Egyptian stone table fragments from 1269 BC, a peace treaty between Egypt and Canaan. Monsignor Richard Gyra is a member of the Vatican's diplomatic corps at the UN Geneva. According to him, one of the biggest threats to religious freedom is religious extremism.
that's not what religion is about. Violence in religion, violence in the name of God, is blasphemous. On the other hand, a complete secularity that removes all religion is erroneous as well. Because part of our identity as human beings, for most of us, even if you're a non-believer, that's part of your identity to be a non-believer. But for most of us, our religion is part of who we are.
It was a religious message in diplomatic disguise when Pope Francis reaffirmed to members of the diplomatic corps that on the diplomatic level, the Holy See will never cease its efforts to enable the message of peace to be heard to the ends of the earth. Because of his tremendous diplomatic impact, the USC Center on Public Diplomacy named Pope Francis one of the top 10 global public diplomats.
Welcome to the new EWTN News Rome Bureau. On September 28th, the new office was inaugurated. Monsignor Giorgio Vigano, the prefect of the Vatican's Secretariat for Communications, first blessed the space in the presence of EWTN staff, supporters, and friends. Michael Warsaw, the chairman and CEO of the EWTN Global Catholic Network, was there as well. He called this launch a new chapter for the EWTN family.
The new office brings together so many resources that allow us to share news and information with our networks in various languages and in various parts of the world. So it gives us a much bigger base of operations to be able to use at the service of the Church.
The The new office includes professional recording studios, advanced technical infrastructure, a much improved and spacious workspace, and spectacular locations for live filming. Alan Holdren, EWTN News Bureau Chief, opened the evening and said that this headquarters is a deserving home for EWTN in Rome.
We have 5 agencies producing news in 5 languages under this EWTN News umbrella. Really, we have to say thank you to God for this incredible possibility to bring this information, to bring this truth to so many people on earth. And through this new office here in EBU, in this building, we can truly arrive, we can compete with the best, we can be the best, and it really gives us such a great potential to be able to bring the truth of Christ to the world.
The new office is on the Via della Conciliazione in the shadow of St. Peter's Basilica, the dome of which is visible from the building's rooftop terrace.
You can't help but be here in Rome and in this place and so close to St. Peter's Basilica and the tomb of St. Peter and not be energized by that. I think for all of us at EWTN, that's my hope, that this presence in Rome, so close to St. Peter,